And we are live. I'm now going to be starting to trade some binary option live. And if you see this recording, probably you are not subscribed to my channel, so make sure you do that now and turn the bell notification on so you never lose a live stream from me again. Okay? Also, you are able to follow every single trade I do, so you find a link below the video for the broker that I'm using, you find a link below. Also, after this live session, I will make a recap video because I'm running also a robot that will be trading the 1 hour I'm trading live, also will be trading, so you will compare my results with the robot after. Hopefully, we make profit the both places, so that will be fun to see. Now, welcome for people coming in. I will now start as always to prepare everything so we have everything in order so we can start to trade. So just bear with me while I set up everything so we can start to be trading. So by that I'm setting up so you can see this live session also at Discord. So let me do that. Let's see. Let's turn on so I can see the chat also. That is always nice. Let me share my screen. This one. There. Okay. Turn on the robot, so that will be trading also. There, now it's running. Let's log in. There, there. Then I think we start to have things in order. And we can start our trading. I believe we have everything in order. Yeah, let's just start to close some other things here. Typically I like to close everything just so we can just reopen. Let's see here now. Let's start with some currencies. Ethereum Classic, yes, we can go for that one. Quant we can take. Ripple works. And Solana. I like this trade. Therefore. Okay, let's see if you have any trades here right from the bat. You can see that we have a line here, but it's a little far away from that. Let's see. Okay. I actually want to take an up trade from here. Let's see how that will play out. Okay, are we going to lose our first trade or winning it? That's the question. It looks like we lost the first trade out of the bat. Minus 100, okay, that is completely fine. It's not fine, but we'll do our best to recover that. Okay, so it's continuing downwards, but I do still like it there. Let's see. Now let's move on. Is it continue going downwards? Is that the case? Huh. Okay. We have a bad start here. Very bad in very short time. I think we'll go up to 200. This time let's take a close on 30 down there. Okay, I'll make myself some coffee while we make this one. Okay, cool. Then at least we got a win here now, 196. Then we can put back to 100. Fix it our mistakes from the start. I think I like this region down there. Let me see. Down here might be good. Let's see. Getting my coffee again. And sweet. Then we are in profit, just like that. Plus 98. They are 94, but I did not like we go so far down. So I think we take a small break from Ethereum Classic. At least we turn a profit. That's sweet. Let's see if we have something else we can take from the bat here. Okay, we see a little trend upwards here, that is good. It's a small 15-second trade around down here, could be working. Oh, he's going much more down. No, I think you stay away from that one. Let's check Solana. And just to mark, up around there will be interesting. So down here and up there. Then we can start to see if we find something else. At least we did turn profit again, so that is something. And if you hear my computer a little high, it's because I'm actually mining at the same time. Yes, I was doing that in the past, and I'm starting to do that again now in my channel. So if you're interested about that, check it out later. There will come videos about that. So if you want to be mining also, that's a cool extra thing you can do with some passive income. I was huge on it in the past, and now I'm trying to get a little back to it, just to have some extra passive income. Because for the ones that know me, I love my robots and I love my passive income. So talking about robots, let's see if the robot is trading also. And the robot have not taken any trades yet. Okay, that is okay. We have been live for 9 minutes, so you can't expect. I have taken a lot of trades, but I'm a little more aggressive, I guess. So let's see. So now let's just start from the start and see if we find something with the threads. And as I said, you see he's breaking more down, but we need to look always to the left. We find clues, and we see we have a clue there. Little risky, he's pushing quite hard down. That's why we need to see where he stops first, and this is a little too aggressive for me currently, but you see that this area was there are many areas, and I think we need to wait and see what Ethereum Classic will do. A little too aggressive downwards for me. For this one here, I don't see a clear line. The clearest line we can see is around here. So if we're going to mark something, I want to see if this might be the area, but we see he broke it here, here, and here, so it's not that good. But it's something we can follow at least. Education Change, welcome to my live stream, nice to see you. Are you new to binary option, or have you been trading and things from before? Let me know. If you're new, you'll find link pinned in chat for Discord. There you can enjoy this live session with zero lag. It's in YouTube, I think it's like 7-8 seconds lag, so it's completely free in Discord also. Okay, cool. As you're doing it for a year, are you making any profit? Let me know. Are you using this broker also, or are you trading on other brokers? You're new to ArcSense. Then just open a demo account now. Okay, perfect. Then just open a demo account. You find it pinned in the chat. It takes you a couple of minutes just, because it's much more fun if you follow the trades. And then see if you manage to follow, then you can decide later what you want to do. But start with the demo account first. I don't want anyone to go in with any real money before they see they can manage to follow. So basically the way I'm trading is that when you see these lines I put, that is areas that are interesting, and I'm telling if I'm going to take a trade on them or not. Sometimes I need to see how the bars are reacting close to them. Yeah, cool. I think that's the best way to go. Test a little demo first and see how you do, and if you do good, then you can decide later what you want to do. But take your time so you are sure that because my main focus here when I'm trading, I'm not interested to get many people to throw in money. I rather want people to make money. Also, I like when people are live in my sessions, that they give me the results, like you write your winner first and your loser after, and you can update me through the live session how you've been doing, because this is a feedback to me that the ones that are following my trades also are making money. That is important for me, because if I see the people that follow me do not make money, I try to do some changes so it's easier to follow. So that is my main target. So something like this we don't like. Trendy charts that are never good. Even though we have a little support down here, it's not something that I feel will be holding when you see this trend going downwards. So this one we skip easily. We like sideways market. This one is another hand, was trendy up, but we see we had a top here, around this area up here. That means, for example, up here, I would be interested to take a down trade. So if we can get a bar that come up around here, I will try to get an entry a little below, above the line, I think. So I will say I will follow when you come up here, and probably I will take a sell up here. If he moves super fast up, then I skip it. We don't like when it's shooting up. When shoot up, you need to be careful, okay? Yeah, I am actually. I have so many things I'm doing right now. I'm working super hard on a robot. A robot is actually running at the same time right now, so I'm working on that also. It's an update robot. Um this one I think is taking me a little longer time than I thought because I want it to be good. So I'm running another robot now live, but it's not the one that I'm supposed to be running. So I'm using a lot of time on that. Plus, I'm building up some other YouTube alternatives, like Odyssey is a cryptocurrency version of YouTube. Because as you can see, I don't have that many people live in my sessions. Since I got demonetized in YouTube, I see that I don't receive that many views on my videos more. So I try to move a little away from YouTube so I get more people into my live sessions again. That's why I'm also promoting to get people into the Discord. Plus, I'm planning to build up in Odyssey also. But let me see your question, Radical. I will say if you're going to work with something like a binary option full time, probably you should do like I do. I do many things. Uh, do not trade more than 1 hour a day. That's why I do like this 1 hour session. Probably I will do two live sessions later on. But the thing is that try to find other things you can add to it. Because if you have a bad day with binary option, like for example, I have robots trading forex for me. I'm trading forex manually also. I do affiliate marketing, and also now I'm starting with some passive income from crypto mining. So I try to get as many type of sources of income possible. My plan on my channel going forward is to also teach them other things, so you can do other things added to binary option. But yes, binary option is it's a big part of my income. Yes, it is, but it's also very difficult. I will not lie there. Binary option is, and the mental state you have, uh, it's crazy, especially if you decide to quit your job and you only are holding on binary option. Trust me, the day you start to get by the way, we are getting a trade up here now. I'll take it there. The problem you get is that if you quit your job working with binary option, the pressure you get to earn the income that you were supposed to make when you were working, let's say you made $100 a day, just to put a simple number. Then you come a day and you start to be trading and you get a losing day. The pressure you have the next day then, that you did not make what you're supposed to make, and you start to see that, wow, in the end of the week I have a billion to pay. That's where you get the problems. Then you start to suddenly to get a losing trade the next day, and you start to double up and you start to do these mistakes. I have been through this in my past, and I don't want you all to go through this. So be sure that you have a good plan before you start. By the way, it looks like we are winning the trade up in the top here now. Let's see, and there we got it. There we did make ourselves a sweet $76. That was a very beautiful trade. Did go exactly the way we wanted it. So let's put that into the calculation. We are now $170 in profit. Did any of you take this trade? Let me know. Now let's I think we can keep to this one for now. I think the entry a little up where we were last time. Try to get a little above. Okay. I think that's a good idea. Very good idea. Always do that. Have things offline business added to is maybe even the better choice. I like that. Also, like if you are, for example, if you have a 9 to 4 job, for example, just wake up, and you wake up typically 8 in the morning, for example, then instead wake up 7, trade for 1 hour, trade modestly so you don't use too much money if you have a losing day, and get used to it. That's also a way to do it. But yeah, offline business added to online, I like this idea. Me also, I'm planning to start to go into something like that. That's something new for me, by the way, but it's something I'm also looking into. I'm living in Sao Paulo, Brazil, so uh, here is a lot of market to go into. So I want to go into something, start to buy some apartments, rent them and things like this. That is my plan. The rental market in Sao Paulo is huge, so I want to be a part of that. That is a little difficult because everything is moving along so fast. If you want to, do you have problem to see this where I put my lines? And good morning, Eternal. Do you have problem to see this line up there? So you see where I have the number? Because if you want, I can repeat the number for you at least, if you want. Yeah, that's the thing. Radical, that's the thing. I have made a little joke about that on my channel before. If you see a YouTuber making trading where they are having a 100% win rate to build account from $10 to 1 million or something crazy, right? It's just bullshit, because if they can do that, they would don't even bother have a YouTube channel, because then they're quite rich. No, I will be very clear what you can expect from the trading here. I have losses. I have had losses days also. I've been trading live now for 1 year. I start to lose my numbers here, and I think at least 1 year, 8 months, something around there. And in all these days, it's more like more than 400 days trading live. I have 15 times I have lost. And the worst, I think, was like a couple of weeks ago. Then I had 2 losing days in 5 days. Just so you know that is possible. My win rate is basically around 7 trades win for each 10 in average over the longer period of time. There can be days where I have like 6 out of 10. There can be days I have 4 out of 10. But the thing is that you will have losing trades. But the win rate on this is pretty high. That's why we're doing it. And also you can see what I do sometimes. And don't misunderstand this with martingale. That is very important you don't do. You see, when I started my live session here today, I did take 2 very fast trades. I lost both of them. If I start to see that I have $200 minus, I go up to 200. 200 is my max trade. Because as I know, I have a win rate around 7 out of 10 trades. It's a way for me to recover fast my loss in my live session. Then I take 1 trade, but I would never go up to 400. But if I lose this one, then I keep it to 200 the rest of the session, at least till I have recovered the losses. Then I go back to 100 again. But I never go above 200. So like I said, do not misunderstand my 200 bid here for martingale. It's me just recovering because I know I have a win rate that says I can do so. But I would never start to go to 400, because then you start with martingale, and that is something you will not see me do on this channel. Okay? I might make a video in the future to show how dangerous martingale is, but I think I will do that on a DM account if I do that, because I don't want to lose money either. Because this is my living also. Let's move on. This starts to be boring now. Another thing, when you see my line up here with the pairs, try to put them up the same way, because sometimes I will scroll quite fast And sometimes a trade can be like this. We don't have time to be waiting. And that's why also Discord is best, because there you can enjoy a zero lag. And if you write to me in Discord, I will check in once in a while, but I prefer all of you to, write in YouTube, because I have a tablet in the side here where I can see the chats. Is more easy for me to follow if someone have any questions, okay? But yes, in Discord, the live there is 10 times better than in YouTube. And I think Eternal can confirm on that. I appreciate that, Radical, for the nice words. Yeah, I have told this story before, but the biggest loss I have had in my life was actually not on binary option. My biggest loss I ever had in my life was on dollar against Japanese yen in Forex. That was 2.5 years ago, I think. Yeah, around there. And what happened is that we can, let's say the chart at it looks worse than this one actually. I had a resistant area here, and I did put a sell trade. But I was so confident on the sell trade that when I had my stop loss up here, he started to be close to my stop loss, and I did make a big mistake. I moved my stop loss and it did enter again. And then I was so angry that I did that, because he did pass it, and I did move it, I move it, and I move it, and I did that for so long time. Felt like it was like a couple of months I was in a trade. And basically I think I lost 80-90% of my account, and that was a huge account, because what I had done in that time, I had moved all my profits from my binary option over to Forex, and basically in a couple of months I lost like 80, I don't remember, I tried to block this in my mind, but I lost like 80-90% of all my money in that trade. And that was thanks to Martingale. But that was a learning experience for me, that Martingale in Forex and binary option, never do it. It works super cool till it don't work more, because you can make money. You can be, basically you can be a professional trader for 2-3 months, make crazy money. You think you have the perfect setup, but then it's all gone in one day, and that is so sad. So no, Martingale, you will never see me. If I do it on the channel to prove a point, it will be on a demo account. I will never use a real account to be trading Martingale. So yeah, it's too scary. Of course, you can be, you can put up some rules, Martingale 2 times, but that also means that if you lose 2 times, that means you need the 3 winners after to recover it. So it does not work. In the long run, you lose money with any Martingale strategy. Well, let's see if we can find something to trade here. Up here looks interesting. Let's make ourselves a line up here. I think around up here we see it's holding pretty nice. We can change it to a red color for easier to understand. I don't think I will take fixed. I will take off, so we keep to the bar. I like that, because then we can get a closer bar. Let's see if we can get up there again. Let me see. The robot have taken 1 trade and won, so that is cool. So the robot is making money also. That's cool to see. Like I said, in the end of this live session, I will make a recap video where I will go through my trades, and plus I will compare my live session trading with the robot, and let's see if I make more money than the robot. Yesterday the robot made more money than us, but the first day of the week we did crush the robot. So all over in the week we have done better than the robot. Let's see. Looks like he had broken below this support here, and he probably will start to go downwards. So I think let's see what this bar do first. But if that's the case, looks like you go downwards. Yes, that means we can just move on, because I'm not interested to take any trades down here. Let's see. Yeah, I think we move on. Now we do see something here. We see a trend. Always, if you can draw lines, do it. Here you see we're coming into a squeeze. We are not trading here, but it's just to show you, when you can mark something, mark it, because this gives you clues. Now here he will either shoot in any direction here now. But if you, for example, are trading this support up here, for example, always be very some. Like if you're trading here, for example, if you're trading this area, you know that he's getting pushment up here, and he can as easily shoot up here now as to go down. So just be aware when you can draw lines like this, do it, because this helps you to get away from bad entries. Like here now, for example, if you take a sell here now, let's see how that will go. It's a big chance he will shoot up here now. You see? Let's wait and see here now, just so you can prove my point. You see? He got higher. You see? Just because he had this trend line here pushing him upwards. So when you can draw trend lines like this, be very careful, because these resistant areas, they can be broken easily. Okay? So be very aware of that. So always, when you have the possibility to do so, make every line you can. Okay? Now let's move on. Here I don't see nothing we can do. Down in this direction looks little interesting, especially as it did break this trend here also. We can mark it around down here. We need to see how the bar is going down there again. We turn fixed to off, so we can follow the close of the bar. If they fix it, that means he can go down with the next bar and be a little below, so it's better to turn off the fixed. So now let's see. Okay, I will wait and see how this one go first. Okay, I'm waiting. I did not take a trade here. I want to see how this bar react first before I even considering. And you see he broke down. The reason for that is that sometimes I like to see after you have a break of a trend, I want to see how he's doing here first before I even consider taking a trade. So in this case I did not take a trade here, because he can easily break down like you did see. So let's move on. Down here also looks interesting. Does not mean I'm trading here, it's just interesting to see. And now, as we did once again, you can see here you had a trend going downwards. You see here, you broke it. Now probably he will just test this trend line here. But if we go down, we need to be very some. We need to follow and to see if he'll break it or what will happen. We need to see at least one bar testing and close up, and then we can trade on it. Okay. But you see he's holding, he's just retesting basically this trend line. You see he started exactly on it to go up again. I do actually. Really miss it. It's for me it's too warm here. It's much much better over there. So yes, I do that. Ripple. We do have an area here. Looks interesting. Let's mark it. Around there is an interest area. But when you get a big bar like this, once again, we need to be worrisome. Let's wait and see. If I take a trade here, I will take on 15-second close. So now let's wait and see. So if we can just get a good test here now, would be nice. Otherwise, I'm not considering before we get one test. Now probably he will stop around up here and hopefully go down again. Let's see. We need one test before we can activate a trade down there. Also, as you can see, we are earning some cash back up here. That is something I always collect when I come to my recap video. So that means today, for example, I have $192 profit till now. Now we're getting a good test. Now depending on where this bar close, if you're going to trade it or not. So he closed it down here. That is not a good sign. So that means we can't trade on this one here. What I would like to see if that he did go up here and close it up around here, then we could have traded around, maybe around here something. But as he did close down here, we are not interested, then we can just move on. Here, once again, we see we can draw a line. You see, we can draw a trend line. If you can draw a line from there to there to there, you can see that is fitting quite nice on this. That means you need to be worrisome if you are trading, for example, this area here. Because then you know that you'll get a pressure from this one. Does not mean this one will press you up, but means that you need to be careful. Here also, we do not like trends, so stay away from trends. Okay, it was nice to see you, Radical. Hope I see you in my next live session tomorrow. Down here we have a quite nice area also. Let's see. We also here can see that we have a trend going downwards. That is something we always need to be careful about. But we still have quite much room here, so I think we can take a trade down here. So let's wait and see. We still have like 20 minutes left of this live session. Let's see. Planning to take a trade down here if you get there, depending on how the bar moves. Let's see. We are getting very close. If you get too many bars here now, we will not take it because of this trend line going downwards. I think at least the next 2 minutes we can consider taking a trade on there. I did take a trade there. Let's see how that will play out. I will get myself some water while you wait this trade. And looks like we got a good entry on this trade. 4 seconds left, and looks like we're getting another winner. And there we got it. So now there's $78. Did any of you take this trade? Let me know. Might get one more down there now. Let's see. This went a little. I was a little slow in triggering there now. Let's see if we get down there again. If you take, let's see now, maybe you get one more chance. And I was slow again. I think this might be the last. I feel we're getting too close to this trend line now. I get a little worrisome. That was with the fixed. Typically that can be a little less than 1 minute. But you see here in the left side here is a 1 minute trade, but it's a turn off fixed. So that means it's after the bar. I'll not trade more here now because I feel we start to be close to this trend line. And this trend line will now start maybe to push us downwards. It does not mean it will do, but it's a big chance for it. So when you can draw a trend line like this, now I start to feel we're getting too close, because if you zoom in, it looks like I have much space, but if you zoom out, you see we don't have that much space more. So now he can as easily start to break downwards. So and you see now, maybe he do it now, looks like it. You see? No, maybe he still holds. But now is the time he might easily start to go downwards. So this is for us to prevent us to get losses. So once again, as long as you can draw a line like this can save you a lot of bad trades. We don't only trade the support resistance, we don't trade after the trend lines, but we use the trend lines to keep us away from losing trades. Okay? But probably this trade was like 50 seconds, I think. And you see here now, that happened right now, he closed it below, and now he'll go downwards. So you see that I did quite, I think it was this what I said, so we would have won that one, of course. But if I taken a trade here, we probably would have lost it. So if you're going to take something from this live stream, that is to draw the trend lines. Just learn your eyes to see ways to draw trend lines. Like I give some examples here. For example, here you can see you have a trend going upwards. If you can draw a line from a bottom, and you can, don't need to be perfect, but you see it can fit quite nicely, then that's a trend line. Like for example here, you can draw a line down like this, that's a trend line. That means if you want to trade down here, for example the support here, you can see that that is not a good idea, because you have this line pushing it downwards. So that means it's not a good idea to trade down here. Okay, so only when you can see something like this where he's breaking the trend line, then you can remove it. But always, as long as you can draw a line like that, do it, because that will prevent you from losing trades. Okay. because that is the only tool we have extra to our support and resistance to make so you get higher win rate. Okay. So if you take the win rate today, for example, 30, you see I had 2 losing trades in the start, but then we get 4 winners after. So we are keeping to the win rate I said in the start of the live session. We have around 7 wins for each 10 trades. Now here, this is not the area I'm so interested in, because we're going inside this market. It's nice, but this is too small area we are moving in, and that means he either will break up or down very soon. So you can see here now when we put a line here, and we put a line here. Yes, you can get a lot of trades in between here. It's not my trading style, but yes, of course, you can make a lot of money in these areas. But also, you will. It's very rare that this go on for a long time. So if you start to trade like this, when you find it, he might break it. So don't do that. I try to trade in the top on the high through the day mostly. So for example, let me give an example, something. Up here, for example, that would be an area I could be interested. And also if I see a good break like this, that was a good top from before, then I can trade that one after. Okay. And if any of you have any questions, let me know. I love to reply questions. That makes my time much better. Like here now, we got a clean breakup. Probably this will work as support, but I want to see one test before I start to trade on it. And also here we can see if you put a trend line up, that is working in our interest this time. We can maybe, no, that was stretching it actually. Let's now see if he holding. Now looks like maybe he break down. That's why you need to wait and see. Let's see what this bar do first. By the way, I see it's only Eternal that is in Discord. Make sure you join the live stream in Discord, because there we enjoy zero lag. So what I basically, when I push up here, come like this for you also. In YouTube, let's see the lag we have in YouTube right now. I'll lift my arm, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11-second delay on YouTube, just so you know. So you can still follow in YouTube, but it's more difficult. But in Discord, you can enjoy zero lag, or at least less than 1 second. So if you want that, make sure you find it pinned in the chat and join there. And you can join the live stream there instead. It's much better. There I only share my screen. So 10 times better. And the sound quality is a little better. And the screen quality, everything is better over there. So every time I'm live in YouTube, I'm live in Discord also. So that I'm paying for a service there to have a little better. And when we start to get even more people in, I will pay for even better quality and everything there. Yeah. So when you follow the trades, you do much better by following in Discord. Now let's see, how much time do we have left? I think we have like 8 minutes, so if you're lucky, we can get in a couple of more trades. I will start from the start again, and let's see if we find something. Okay, looks like we're going to go up and test this area up here. That was a quite strong support before, so that will now turn resistance. Let's see if this is the area. I want to see at least one more bar, testing it beautifully before I want to trade up there. Okay, works like this. The reason you can only do 1 minute trade, you see here now, you see the OTC pairs here. First of all, do you know the difference between OTC and normal pairs? Second of all, only OTC you can trade with less than 1 minute. You see? Here you can trade from 5 seconds, 50 seconds, 30 seconds. But if I now go over to this normal pair here, you'll see only 1 minute. But you can turn off fixed. That means that do you see the timer up here down? Do you see? This timer shows you the bar, when the bar is going to close. So that means if I take a trade now, he will close in 50 seconds. You see? If I take a trade now, he will close in 45 seconds. Okay? Different between OTC and normal. Normal is basically, then it's following the real price of the pair. Okay? So then it's on the worldwide level of price. Okay? OTC, then that is basically more like the house is the casino, you can say. So then it's everyone that is trading on this platform. What will happen then is that the price will go as close to the real price that is possible. But let's say I take a trade here now. Let's say there are 10 people trading at the exact same time now. And there is quite many thousand people on this broker, so that is what is going on. So if I trade up here now with $100, but there are another, let's say it's one more person trading, let's make it simple. I trade up 100 and another is trading down with 110. Then I will win because the broker will choose the one that have the lower bid to win. Okay, so OTC is manipulated, but the only reason we can win it because there are so many people using indicators that are trading different than we are doing. That's why we are winning on it. But we are always worrisome because if I start to see we have too many people live in my sessions that are trading the same direction OTC, we will probably start to lose. And as I'm doing hundreds of trades, and if some of you do even more, we will start losing. So I always are careful. Like for example, one pair in OTC I'm not trading, I always lose. I can show you the pair. That is Dodge. I never won any trade on Dodge because it seems like no one is trading Dodge on this broker. But Ethereum Classic, I have had a good success there. We had Binance Coin before, was doing amazingly. They have removed it basically. But yes, OTC we need to be worrisome because it's manipulated. So here the highest bid will always lose. But we have had quite success of OTC on these pairs here. That's why I'm keeping it. But of course, later on when we start to have more people live, we are keeping only two normal pairs that is not manipulated. Okay, so that's why you can do trades on these ones, and I keep them always to around 15 or 30 seconds. I don't do 1 minute trades on OTC pairs. Okay. Was that good enough explanation about OTC? Let me know. And by the way, I love these questions. Makes my time go much faster because I try to keep a conversation going on all the time, and if there are very few conversations, it's difficult for me to keep talking because I know no one wants to sit and see someone trading that is more quiet or put some background music or things like that. I think that is quite ridiculous when I see myself on YouTube. People are trading, they put high music and they're just sitting and don't explain nothing, they're doing it just trading. You are supposed to learn something also. At least that's how I like it, at least. I don't know about you all, but for me, I prefer when someone's talking and explaining what they're doing. That's good. Happy for that. Here also, you can see it does not need to be perfect, but you can see you can draw here a trend line going downwards. That means, for example, if you're thinking about trading down here, you see that it's not a so good idea more, because you see that this one will now start to push it downwards. I think maybe if we're down here right now, I think maybe 2 more minutes, I would consider taking a trade on this support here. But when you can have a line like this, be very careful, because this can break your trade down here with your support line. But by the way, we are very far away, and I think just 2 more minutes I would have taken the trade down here. Now let's see. I think we need to find a trade very fast now. If you're going to find something, we've been trading soon 1 hour. So I will see if I can find something fast. I will slide through. So if I take a trade now, you need to follow also, because we are moving along very fast now to see if we can get a trade in the ending minute. I do not see anything that pop out. No. Down here, but problem here also, you can see we can draw a, let me see, not from there, from this point. We can draw a trend line going downwards like this. So we see that this area down here is not so good to be trading. You see? Let's move on. Here also we have a trend line going up like this. That's why you see it's breaking upwards. I can show you what I see. See, you can draw a line like this. Every time you can draw a line, be very careful. And no, I think that is for this live session. Thank you, Radical. Thank you, Education Change. Thank you, Eternal. Am I missing someone here now? I think that is all. Thank you so much for keeping me company in this live session. I really appreciate it. Makes it much more fun for me to trade live when I have someone keep a little conversation in the chat. That is something I really like. 4 hours a day, yeah. And that will be something. No, I think I can maybe stretch it to 2 hours a day later, but for now I think 1 hour will do it. So yes, once again, thank you all for being a part of this, and I'll be back again tomorrow same time, so make sure you tune in then. And yeah, now I will start to make the recap video where I will go through the profit from this live session and compare it with the robot. So if you're interested to see that, make sure you tune into my channel a little later and see that video. And also, if you can put a like on that video, make a comment that you will see my live stream, things like this. This is things that help me so we can grow this channel.